Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to this Somatic Yoga and Yin Yoga sequence. And I'm Rebecca. If you haven't practiced with me before, this is a nice meet and greet. We will be doing a practice for stress, tension, and releasing emotions in the body. And we'll do vagus nerve stimulation exercises and facial exercises where we hold lots of tension. It's also infused with this beautiful beach energy. I do not have any props with me today, but please go ahead and grab yours. Let's begin seated. Side bend your neck over to the right. And just notice here, try not to shift anything just yet. Just be aware and notice what you're showing up with today on the mat. Notice how you're breathing and the positioning of your chest and shoulders. We are just settling in here, and those of you who are new to Yin, when we move into the Yin part of the practice, simply surrender into the poses. Now, friends, begin to connect into the breath. Feel the earth and the energy of the earth underneath you. Look for spaciousness in this pose, and also become aware of any restrictions. Now slowly roll your head down and over to your left side. This might be a nice time to set your intention for your practice today. Think about what you want to cultivate on the mat or in your life, and settle in here. Notice any need to fidget or adjust, and do that if you need to, and then see if you can find some stillness. Now take a moment and connect into the body and ask it if it's ready to receive the breath, if it's okay with letting go. The muscles, the fascia, even the breath. And see how your body responds. Gradually lift your head back towards center, maybe support it. Look over to the left and the right a few times. Now, friends, let's reach our arms up overhead, interlace your hands and your fingers, and then reach up and over, side bending to the right. Now feel this opening through the side body, and maybe let out a gentle yawn. Gradually come back towards center and then reach up and over to the other side, connecting to that innate feeling of just letting go. The concept of pandiculation originates from the idea of that resetting in the body, the way we do when we open and greet our day with a yawn. Come back towards center and side bend up and over, rooting down to the earth as you elongate into the sky. Moving back towards center, friends, reaching up and over, changing sides. Again, reaching your hips down into the earth. Inhale, exhale, lift up and over. Inhale towards center. Exhale, side bend up and over to the other side. Inhale again one more time to each side, or maybe twice more if this is speaking to you. Now release your arms down into the earth, and let's extend our left leg out, keeping the right leg folded in. Let's take our arms back up into the sky, interlacing your fingers, and this time change your interlace and side bend up and over towards the leg. Stay there, bending your arms and reaching them out into extension. And do that again, finding that sensation of a yawn in the body. Bend the arms again and guide your left arm down onto the leg. Keep the right elbow behind you and twist open and awaken that side body. Look down towards your leg and then rotate and spiral, looking to your right. And do that again. Look down towards your leg. Inhale. As you exhale, spiral, opening up through the side body. Inhale, connecting to the breath. Exhale and spiral. And now deepen into this pose just a little bit more, just a wee bit more. And reach your fingertips up and over onto that side temple on the left side. So really stretching the tissues ever so gently. Release the right arm down and then take the left arm up and over, grabbing onto the other side of your head and give it a nice little stretch. Change arms again and pull your head in the other direction. Again, feeling the tissues in your face. Maybe open your jaw or flubber your lips. Now my bottom hand is supporting my head, but you're welcome to grab onto some blocks and bolsters here. I really invite you to play with this and see what your body is calling for. This is your moment, friends. This is your moment to be present with the breath in this shape and to simply allow. My friends, guide yourself back up towards center. Take your head from side to side, soften through the face, and let's extend that right leg all the way out. And if you need to, maybe sit on a prop here. Roll the shoulders back and side bend up and over towards that right leg. And then lift back towards center. Inhale. As you exhale, slide that left arm down and take the right arm up and stretch. Inhale back towards center. Exhale, side bend to the right again. Left arm reaches up the side body. Inhale back towards center. Get long. Root down. Exhale, side bend up and over. Right arm reaches. And this time, inhale as you exhale and side bend. Stay here. Look up and then look down. Look to your left and look to your right. And now, friends, look over to your left and let's stay there. Reach your left arm up and let's come into a bird's wing. So you're going to take the top of your left hand and place it underneath your arm, right under your armpit, or you're right on top of the rib. So just maneuver it around. It depends on you. I'm using my right hand to support my head and placing the elbow on my leg. You're welcome to place your elbow on a block or take your head on a block or even a bolster. And if you haven't noticed already, we're really getting into the liver and the gallbladder meridians. In traditional Chinese medicine, these two meridians complement each other with the yin and the yang. And they also are wonderful to let stuck energy move through the body. So just melt into this pose, immerse yourself here, and let your tissues get some nice love as they bask in this pose. Come back up through center. Release your arms down into the earth and glide up and over to your left side. Rock your body back towards center and exhale, side bend to the right, taking that left arm up. And let's go back over to the left and stay here, friends. So slide your body open, look down and look up. Let's do that about 3, maybe 4 more times, giving that bottom shoulder some attention. Notice if it's moving upward towards your ears. And then hold your gaze upward, take that right arm up and come into that bird wing. So gently nestle the top of your hand in towards the ribs, opening up through the arm, the top of the hand, which is so appropriate because this pose I often refer to as seagull, and seagulls are definitely encircling us this morning. Reach all the way up to sit. Come to center, roll the shoulders back, open your heart and look to the left and look to the right. Do that again. And let's bend the left leg in. Root down through your seat, reach the arms up, interlace your hands, and side bend up and over to your right. Inhale, glide all the way back up towards center. Exhale, side bend up and over, lengthen through the side body. Inhale, come all the way back up. Exhale, come over and stay here, and then revolve open, glide the right arm down into the earth or your leg. Look to your right and to your left. And keep rotating. Left hand is behind your head. Find that spiral and then look up gently. And let's add a little bit of pressure to the outside of the right temple with your left hand. Massage your fingertips into this area. And change sides. Take that left arm back and right arm up and over. Add some pressure as you side bend and open up through the facial structure. Change arms again. Left arm comes up, opening up the tissues on the side of your face. And then pause here. Find a place of stillness. Letting your body know that it's safe and grounded into the earth. Connecting into the body and the breath. Breathing into that left lung as it opens Connect into the openness as the posture begins to evolve and the connective tissue, the fascia, starts to realign. Root your seat down into the earth and lift your body all the way back up to sit. Move your head from side to side. Now turn towards the short edge of your mat, friends. Let's bend our legs, pressing our feet into the earth. And now spread through the palms, open the heart, take your head from side to side, and take some nice wipes with the legs right across the mat, opening the hips with internal and external rotation. Feeling the palms wide into the earth, open up the webbing of the hands. And then spread the feet a little wider, tuck your tail, lift your hips up into the sky. Maybe your head goes back. And then lower your hips down into the earth. Open through the soles of the feet. Inhale and lift the hips up. Exhale, lower yourself back down. Rooted down through the feet, lift the hips up high, open the heart, maybe the throat, and lower yourself down back into the earth. Inhale, spread the breath into the collarbones, wide like two wings, lifting. Exhale and release. Maybe look from side to side. Inhale, puff up the chest, lift the hips, open the heart. Exhale and lower yourself back down into the earth. Okay, friends, bring the soles of your feet together. Now, I am propping myself up on my forearms, but you are welcome to come on back on bolsters, blankets, blocks, and wedge them into your upper back. And those should feel really comfy here. You should not feel pain. I have my throat open, which you are welcome to do in a nice back bend through the cervical spine. But you can also support your head with additional pillows and blankets. Every body is different and everyone's life is very different. So Really individualize your practice for what you need today. If you feel some angst surfacing, or maybe a tear, be okay with that. That's part of the process. We're moving the body, we're moving energy. And during this process, this is where lots of emotions tend to surface. This is where we want to let them pour out of us. And if it's too much, if you're experiencing pain or too much worry, then go ahead and modify and back off. And then when you're ready, remember that this pose will shift and change. That is part of the evolving of the pose and of life. Friends, let's make our way out of this pose. So gently come into the earth and push yourself up to sit. Cross your right leg over your left and twist towards the left. This is not a traditional hold for a Yin Yoga pose, but it's still an inhibitory stretch. So see if you can quiet the body and quiet the mind. Rinsing out the spine and the organs. Let the breath guide you. Now, my friends, gently come into your traditional twist over towards that right leg. Inhaling, lifting through the heart. Exhale, maybe continue the spiral a little bit more. Playing with a half bind or a full bind or whatever you're calling for right now. Just rinsing out the body with these nice, gentle poses. Come towards center and release the legs, taking the left leg on top and twisting again towards the right. Push into that left foot and open the heart up towards the right side. Let's come back towards center and twist all the way over into your seated spinal twist. Half Lord of the Fishes, Ardha Matsyendrasana. Friends, let's release this and crisscross your legs sitting in Sukhasana, maybe on a pillow or a block, and gently twist to your left side. Now we're going to take our right hand in a fist and gently knock on the right lungs and ribs, moving your hand ever so slightly up and down. Not only does this help the fascia, it's toning our vagus nerve. Vagal tone is so important. It helps with that resilience to move in and out of the parasympathetic and the sympathetic nervous system. Continue knocking for just a little bit and then release the hand to the outside of the left thigh. And continue to take your gaze over your left shoulder all the way behind you. And pause here, waiting for a little gurgle or maybe a yawn. And soften. Inhale, come towards center, and exhale, let's move towards the right side. Taking your left hand and gently knocking again on the ribs, up and down. This vagus nerve runs all the way down into your colon. So you're welcome to move up into the collarbones, or you can stay on the lower ribs like I'm doing today. Also rinsing out that side body. And tapping gently on the gallbladder meridian as well. Let's take the hand to the outside of the right leg and then gaze with your eyes all the way over to your right. Keep looking behind you. Wait for that sigh, that softening. And gently release. Come back towards center, friends. Let's turn towards the short edge of the mat. Extend your legs out and melt your body into the earth for a very well-deserved final relaxation. Surrendering in Savasana. Let this new mind-body harmony permeate into every cell in your being. Just surrender. Friends, bring your attention to your breath. See if you can inhale, receive the breath, and exhale, stretch it out. Maybe let out a yawn or flubber your lips. And ever so gradually make your way over onto your side. And let's come on up to a seated pose to end our practice together. Root down through the earth and lift your heart. Bring your hands up to your chest and tap into that intention and that new energy. Om Shanti, 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 Namaste. Thank you so much, friends, for shining your light and illuminating together with me on the mat. I will put some links below. Check out my weekly calendars so you can plan your weeks with me, and also more yin and somatic practices. I look forward to seeing you on the mat. Namaste, friends.